Okay, the bill was way too thick for me, so what I did was I went on either side and trimmed some of it out just slightly. And I did the same thing here, and then I redefined where I hollowed this out just a tad more, give it a little bit more curvature. Okay, so this is going to be cut out a little further, not too far. Okay, just like so. And then I'm going to cut some of this off from the sides up, like this area here. That's what we're going to work on next. Alright, so we're just going to cut this out. Cut this around. So, okay. And you know, we're just going to keep chopping things out that don't need to be there. From the head down is what I'm doing here. Alright. Take this one. It's a little sharper. There we go. See, I want to show you something. See the little white marks that are in here? That's because that blade needed to be stropped a little bit. This little one works really well for that. So we're just trying to trim it up a little bit. Make the head proportion to what the face looks like. You know. And don't forget, it's going to be draped around with a flag, so that will give it some fullness. Alright, we're just chopping this out. Okay, I'm going to chop this back here out. Same thing here. We're just going to go all the way to the back here. Alright. Alright, it's coming along good. Alright, now we took care of that, and later on I'm going to put the actual bill in here, okay, because this goes out from the bottom and it kind of rounds out and it meets right back here. Okay, so it kind of meets down and around like so, and same thing over here. We're going to try to make that match. It's kind of hard to do that while I'm online. I need some time to really draw it out a little bit and come back up, and then I have to cut a little bit out in here, redefine that a little bit more. Alright, more of a bill in there. So I'll get to that one when we get there. The eyes, let me get this out just a tad here yet. That's why power carvers can use those round things, grinders and stuff, to really hollow this out nicely. Okay, so that's what that is there. I know the top of the thing is kind of flat, so we're just going to trim that off a little bit. Give it a little bit of shape here. Alright. Alright. Same thing back here. We're just going to trim this off. Bring it down a little bit. Alright, that looks pretty good, folks. It's coming. So what I'm going to do now is, before I do the rest on the face, I'm going to continue trimming off and rounding the body a little bit more. I'm not quite happy with the way that looks, especially on the first round there. So I'm just going to chop it out and try to round them up a little bit more, and on the bottom as well. Okay, folks, I'll be back in a little bit. So what we're going to do, hang on, what we're going to do is I'm going to look at this from the top here, and I'm just going to start trimming this out a little further as well. That's what I wanted to do, just like so. Okay. That's what we want to do, is just round them up. We don't want to take too much off, but we certainly want to make it definitely round. Alright. Now, just to tell you this is the first, well actually the first band's right here, right by the neck. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw a line like so. Alright, you see it's kind of swiggly from there, and then this is our second band. Alright. Our third band. Oops. Our last band's back here. Alright, so this has to go all the way around, but first we actually have to get it rounded, because this might come down like so. Okay, or maybe a little wider, like some of the bird showing out, just the oops. You can tell that puppy needs to be sharpened, especially when it starts ripping your, see when it starts ripping, like let's see if I can show you. See that little rip piece there? Then you know it's time that you gotta drop your tools a little bit and go back and find something else that's sharper. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep rounding this off, and when I'm back ready to put these lines in, I'll come back and show you.